general perception is most people think that weightlifting will make you look like a man. Robert, do you think I look like a man?
I really can't.
This
say
is
that.
this is your time. You can lie to me as much as you can.
No. Good morning. The road to nowhere is often filled with excuses. The worst I can be is the same as someone else. Everyone wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift weights. Good morning. This is the Game Yetu live show. I'm Robert Abongo. In studio today, or rather in set, I have a very, what can I say, a strong panel today. Let me call it strong. We have the Kenya Bodybuilding Federation in the house, and from my left is Bwana Chris Omedo, former champion in bodybuilding and also the chairman of the Kenya Bodybuilding Federation. Bwana Chris, karibu sana kwenye program.
Asante sana.
Nataka wewe ndio introduce watu wako sasa.
Okay, yeah. Asante sana Robert. As you've just said, my name is Chris Omedo. I'm the national chairman of Kenya Bodybuilding Federation. With me here is Fidel Castro, an athlete. We also have Celestine Barasa, a top athlete and also an advocate of High Court. On the far end is Thomas Mwalo, aka Big Vic, who is the Federation's Secretary General. Yeah.
Thank you. As you do know, the Mr. and Miss Kenya bodybuilding competition is going down this Saturday at the Nairobi Hospital Convention, and starting from 6 p.m. But weigh-ins will start from around 10 p.m. So, Bwana Chris, please tell us more about this competition on Saturday. What do we need to know about it?
Thanks so much. Actually, the event is an annual national event that normally takes place within the country. And for this particular one, I think we are going to do things a bit different. Because normally we started from down there, now we are taking it a notch higher. If you look at the auditorium where we are going to have this event, it's a world class, because we want to give people something good for their money also, and something different. As you've just said, the prejudging we'll start with the weighing in at around 8 o'clock. We also give time to those who've not managed to register because of a few challenges here and there. Time to do that very early in the morning at the venue. And then we'll have our prejudging most probably as from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock at the venue. Then we'll have the main event at 6 o'clock until around 11 p.m. Ticketing will take place at the venue. The VIPs will be going for 2,000 shillings, and the regulars will be going for 1,000 shillings. We are urging our fans to come in big numbers to help us support the sport, and also our athletes also to register in big numbers, because we expect more than 150 participants this time round to come and show us what they have been doing for all this while.
Okay, so how does a person register? Mimi pale nyumbani najifeel labda nimejaza vizuri na nataka kuja kuparticipate. How do I register? How do I participate?
Registration was actually online, but that's for the participants. But we also realized that some of our athletes have some challenges. They do have these Android phones. That's the reason why we gave them an opportunity to come and register at the venue, but we'll be very strict with time. For the ticketing, we also had challenges, but we insist that you come get your ticket at the venue. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me ask. I'm looking at your athletes here, Bwana. I'm looking at your athletes here, and they look very fit. As a federation, like, what do you do to help them maintain that kind of fitness, week in, week out?
I would say as a federation, we give them a platform, because we've not been able to contribute into their day-to-day activity as a federation, because remember, this is an individual sport. But as a federation, we give them a platform to showcase all what they've been doing throughout this time. Because like right now, we have this upcoming event. If we had not have this event, probably they wouldn't have anywhere where they can showcase what they'll be doing. That's why for us, we bring them together so that because it's an individual sport that they have, each and every person trains in different gyms. So we give them a platform to come together and just to compete and say, you know what, this is what I've got, this is what I've been working on throughout this year.
And like, do you have like regulations? Say, do you have like qualifications for the sport? Like, does someone need to be of some weight to be registered? Do I have to weigh some? Do I have to look some weight or in order to register for the sport?
Yes, we have different types of categories, and of course, you know, in different sports, of course, even if not even in football, we have under 18. So in this one, we also have, like in bodybuilding, we have 6 categories. We also have bikini, we have figure, we have physique for men. So we've given a platform to each and every person. So you'll just look into the regulations that we have on whatever category you want to participate in. That pertains to different types of weight. So everybody has something for themselves that they can, you know, participate on.
I remember very well when the world's strongest man, Mr. Savikas, came to Nairobi just recently. He pulled a truck outside City Hall. I remember someone interviewing him. Then he said he eats 6 times in a day and he eats as much as he can. So I'll pose a question to one of your athletes now. Tell me, when kijana, I don't know if my cameraman, you can zoom in on, you can see the muscle here is not a joke. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me, like, do you eat like Mr. Savikas, or what is the real? What do you take in the morning, baka jioni, to make sure you stay this way?
Okay, definitely. Bodybuilding and weightlifting, they are quite the same, but not what we do are different. According to nutrition, when you want to be fit, 80% of being fit is nutrition, and 20% it's gym. So we always eat so, you know, that's depend with your financial status. Like me, I always eat 4 times a day at this moment, but heavy meal. So I need to balance my protein intake and carbs intake. So in short, you're supposed to balance your nutrition. Yeah.
So what kind of foods should you avoid as a, because you know mimi nikiamka asubuhi nitaona ile kitu tamu ndo nitaikula. Lakini nitakumbuka bado nafaa kwenda gym. So what should you avoid, what should you take?
Okay. You're supposed to avoid junks and some meals with let me say like calories, fats and whatever. So also you should rely on taking a lot of proteins and carbs. Like me in the morning, I always take a lot of eggs and lean proteins, like let me say like fish, white meat, I mean, in short, white meat, and you take a little bit of red meat. Yeah.
Let me go to the lady now. Actually, social media was a buzz asubuhi venye I announced that the bodybuilders are coming. People were asking me, ask the lady, what does she do? Ukiamka asubuhi wewe. Watu wanataka, this is the sake for my fans now. Wewe ukiamka asubuhi kama mwanamke, what do you do kama bodybuilder?
Okay, first of all, thanks for having us on set. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is actually go to the gym. So, especially when we are in preparing for the competition, you do fasted cardio. Fasted cardio is you get in the gym in the morning without eating anything. I do my morning workout. After that, I have my eggs and sometimes broccoli, sometimes spinach, depends with what you're having for the day. Then I have to go to work because he just told you I work for a local company. I'm not sure my boss would want me to mention the company on air, but yeah, I go to work, but then I have to carry my meals, and most of it is protein based. I'm one of those people who can't, they say you can mix it up, do CG, kuku today, fish tomorrow. I'll end up spoiling the diet. So every week I plan something. Like this week I'm purely on broccoli and chicken breast and a little bit of sweet potato. So I do that 4 meals a day, and then